Hi guys, this reading is going to be for the sign of Gemini for mid-December 2022. Please keep in mind that this is just a general reading and it will not resonate with all of you. Please only keep the messages that resonate and discard the rest. This is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Take a look at all of your signs to get a clear picture of what's going on in your life. All right, let's see what's going on with my Geminis. How y'all doing out there? I swear these retrogrades are still kicking my butt. And we're all doing a lot of healing and purging, so oof. Tired all the time. All right, let's see what this has to say for my dear Gemini gang. Okay, it's like you're all right. So it seems that you're at a crossroads to either follow your spiritual path or continue in this 3D mundane life. It's like you hear your spiritual side trying to awaken you, and it's like you're in front of the fork in the road. And I think that some of you Geminis don't believe in this, I heard, spiritual stuff. Some of you are not spiritual to begin with, so this is actually a tough decision for you. Most of you are not awakened in a spiritual sense, not necessarily. I mean, you guys are close. I mean, you guys are here, right? Because you guys need some guidance. So I think that this is like the precipice of diving into your spirituality. I hear that a lot of spiritual things have been calling out to you, and some of you might already be gifted. Some of you might do readings already. Some of you might do aura readings. Some of you might do Reiki. What is it called? Reiki, I heard. Some of you might do the cards. You know, a lot of you are different, but I show that a lot of you Geminis are getting a calling to awaken into this new life, to get out of your 3D mundane life. Wow, that's really interesting. So right here, I show that you're like, of course, you're afraid of stepping into something that you haven't ever done before. I get that. It took me like 2 years to get my channel started. I mean, of course, I've been doing tarot forever, but, well, it feels like forever. Over 10 years. Oh, no. Wow. It's been a while. Okay. So I've been into tarot over 20 years. I've been doing tarot over 20 years, but I didn't like step into my spiritual role until recently. I didn't awaken until let's see. I awakened right before COVID started. So I mean, I knew about this stuff and all the, I mean, my spiritual awakening was so painful. And it took me like 2 years to just get awakened, then another 2 years to get like my energy together, and I am by no means finished. So I totally get it why you're afraid, Gemini. I know that you're but you know what? The universe is talking to you, and I know that you guys have been seeing numbers everywhere, like 1111 or 2222. You know, I know that you guys have been seeing signs from the universe letting you know that these structures that you've been living in, that you think that make you happy, these 3D structures, they're keeping you unawakened. They're keeping you from your kingdom. They're keeping you from your happiness, from your legacy. I'm showing that, Gemini, you might have a gift that you can, like some kind of a spiritual gift. It's circling around to that having a spiritual gift. Like you could read auras, you could read tea, I don't know, you guys might have like a spiritual background, like you come from a family that dabs in the esoteric and the you might be a natural born witch. I'm getting a lot of that, Gemini. I know that this is very specific for some people, so it might not be your story, so only take it as it resonates, guys. This can also be a skill set that you guys are getting, that's being gifted to you by the universe, and you already like are highly sensitive. But I show that the path that you're on is just gonna keep you okay. So I show that once you awaken, you're going to bump or meet your divine counterpart. It's like both of you are still asleep. You might already be with your divine counterpart. You both might make something together, some kind of, I'm hearing legacy, or some kind of business together that will be esoteric. Like maybe they read cards and you read auras. Maybe you guys will start a podcast together or a channel together, Instagram. I'm not sure of the details, but I show that you've already met your masculine. You might already be with them, your divine counterpart, because I show that you're both unawakened, but you guys are together. And see, because he or she is coming out. I mean, take it as it resonates, but you're both unawakened, right? And in order for you guys to be able to achieve this, you guys have to go after whatever this mutual, like, you guys belong together because of this journey, because of this mutual, what is it? It's on the tip of my tongue, guys. This mutual spiritual journey. It's like you might already be in this relationship, Gemini, and the way that you know that this is your story, I'm hearing, is that your person is also into the esoteric and the spirituality. It's like they're starting to see numbers like you, or they've already been seeing numbers for a while and they're already been dabbling in the spirituality. So this could be a new person in your life that you're both still a little bit asleep. Your divine masculine or your counterpart is a little bit more awakened than you, but it's like you not being able to make a decision on what path you want to take in your spirituality is kind of delaying the awakening of both of you. But once you step into the unknown, I show that this is gonna open wide open for both of you, and you guys are gonna build a business or some kind of a, wow, I heard church for some of you. It's different for everyone, guys. If I heard church in my head, it could be just a following, because I saw like massive, I saw like people following, like kind of like a candle in the dark, and they're like, you're holding the candle and you're like leading people to awaken because they're in the dark. So I think that is you and your divine counterparts' mission in this life, but it's got to be free will by both of you. And like I said before, your partner has already been nudged by the universe and they're already being awakened, but they haven't fully awakened. It's like you both have to, since you guys have this mission to fulfill together, you both need to awaken together, I heard. And I keep hearing at the same time. So as soon as you make the decision, Gemini, to start whatever this spiritual business is, or what kind of spirituality you want to teach. Wow, this is very specific, guys. So I hope it resonates at least one of you guys out there. But yeah, I'm getting very deeply that as soon as you make a decision, all of this is going to start changing you, and both of you guys are going to awaken. Yeah, see, you guys are going to come into full balance and start this legacy. This is whatever you and your divine masculine start, although you and your counterpart don't, you guys are not doing this with money on your mind. You guys, when you guys finally make the decision and come together, past all of this, when you guys finally decide to come together and you both awaken and you know what your mission is, what your journey is on this planet, it's like you're both going to come into balance. You're going to know. If this is your story, you're going to know already what I'm talking about, because your divine masculine, when you met him, or your divine feminine, when you met them, they already told you that they were dabbing in the esoteric some way, somehow, whether they have visions or hear things or mediumship or a channeler. I mean, it could be all kinds of things, but you guys have a lot of things in common in that spiritual realm. It's like you guys are vibrating at the same frequency at the moment. So that's why I'm saying that you guys have to awaken together, because if one of you awakens before the other, the frequencies, the vibrations won't match, and never mind, that could just cause conflict, but that's not what's going to happen. So because the temperance is here and there'll be a perfect balance, and I think you guys are going to change the paradigm with the message that you guys are going to deliver to the world together. So that's amazing for you guys. Love and taking over the world. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Not taking over, but awakening the world. That is an amazing mission. All right. Well, those are all the messages that I have for you this week, Gemini. I hope you guys oh my God, I'm getting so tongue-tied. These retrogrades are killing me. All right. And, with the shadow of the Mercury retrograde right now. Anyways, so those are all the messages I have for you guys, my dear Geminis. And thank you so much for coming to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Please share, like, subscribe, and have a great week, y'all. See you next week. Bye.